Welcome back guys for another fishing review, and today we're going to be having a look at another lure which is called the Bullet Lure. Okay, Bullet Lures. I've only just recently come by them. They're an Australian brand, and the name, you'd think that when I first saw it that it would be a lure that would blow the fish out of the water. Made for trout, but he's shown on his website that you can catch flathead and brim on them, but predominantly he made them for trout fishing. But the word comes from for bullet, meaning it casts a long way. And these ones here, this is the smallest one he makes. It's a 3 centimeter minnow. There's got a little bib on the front. And this one I've changed myself, but I've just put a single hook on the back. But it only has one spot for a hook, so that just makes for less tangles and less weed hookups and less snags. But also it could mean that you may not hook up as much. But I'll get to that soon. But the Bullet Lure, so you can cast it a long way, and I have to say, for the size of this lure, I haven't been able to come by another minnow diving lure that can outcast this one. So he's definitely got it on his webpage saying this is the furthest minnow that can cast a 3 centimeter one. I haven't tried the Rapala 3 centimeter one, but again, I think that actually measures out to about 3.5 centimeters. So in saying that, it's still the smallest one of its kind in a minnow that I know of. Let me know if you know one that's actually smaller than that and can cast further. I'd love to know. But again, so these Bullet Lures, I've come by them in a magazine, Freshwater magazine. If he's still advertising them, I guess he is. But thought I might give these a crack. And so they come in two styles. You've got just the standard. I'll just show a different colour. This is the standard brown trout one. So the 3 centimeter one, and this is the 5 centimeter one, which he calls a 5.0 minnow. And the 3 centimeter weighs in at about 4.5 grams, and the 5 centimeter one weighs in at about the same. And funnily enough, this little guy still outcasts this big sinking one. And it just comes down to wind resistance. Really, that's just a bigger lure to try and cast through the air. So there's more wind resistance on that. Where this little guy here, same weight but smaller, it's just like casting just a little sinker through the water. But the thing is, it does so much more than what a sinker would do. It's got a fantastic action on it, and it just rattles all around in the water. He also makes a suspending and a floating in the 5 centimeter. So this here is just a perch pattern. This one floats, and he makes a suspending one here as well, which has got, you can hear that, it's got some ball bearings, I guess, or something inside. And that's the suspending one. Obviously, the floating one and the suspending one don't cast as far. It's a no-brainer there. So that's, if you want to say, that's probably the only downside that I can really find with these lures. These little guys, they will, which he actually does quote on his website, that you can drag these things through the really fast flowing waters. So rivers just with massive amounts of water coming down, just torrenting rivers. These guys here don't tumble, will not roll around at all. I have not been able to get this guy to do that. In saying that, the 5 centimeter one in the sinking, he doesn't do that either as well. But in saying that, again, the floating and the suspending, they will tumble. I'm not too sure if they just may not be tuned exactly. I have messed around with a couple of these with the toe points, but they seem pretty darn straight. So I think it's just they're not made for torrenting kind of waters like the little guy is, and the sinking 5 centimetre. So they won't tumble over at all. So ripping them through the water. Another thing I like about them, the hooks will not hook up each other. Impossible. Won't get there. And also the hook won't get over the bib either. The only thing that's going to happen here, if you do a really bad cast and this hook gets caught around your line, and then it will just roll through the water. But that just comes down to bad casting. So in saying that, I think they're quite a good lure. They retail for between $14 and $16 here in Tasmania, that is. So depending where you live in Australia and depending how much they buy off Bullet lures, they might be able to do a trip for a cheaper price. But here in Tasmania, they range between $14 and $16. 14 for the little guy and 16 for the big guys. If you want to check them out, go to bulletlures.com, and he's got a huge range on there of colours and of different sizes. And also, I do believe there's an 8 centimetre size coming out soon as well. So look forward to that one. So, but give them a crack. Bullet lures, you can't go wrong. Yep, another thumbs up, guys. Catch you next time. Bye.